This is how nature gives camouflage to animals. Nature provides animals with camouflage to help them blend into their surroundings, making it hard for predators to spot them. This natural disguise can be seen in the colors, patterns, and shapes of animals. The pygmy seahorse blends with coral, making it hard for predators to spot. Octopuses can change color and texture to match their surroundings, confusing both prey and predators. The wraparound spider looks like tree bark, hiding from birds. The orange oak leaf butterfly resembles a dead leaf when its wings are closed, avoiding detection. The potoo bird's mottled feathers look like tree bark, making it nearly invisible while resting on branches. The barren caterpillar mimics twigs, protecting it from birds. The mossy frog's bumpy green skin blends with moss, hiding it from predators. Join us as we reveal some of the most camouflaged animals in the world. The mossy frog. Mossy frogs are like nature's camouflage experts. They blend into the forest so well because they're the perfect color. And their little bumps and spines make them look just like moss. They're great to show off, but you've got to have sharp eyes to spot them. Their sticky toe pads help them cling to trees without budging for hours, keeping them safe from predators. And when they're not hiding alone, they stick together in big groups, making it even harder for predators to pick them out. Octopus. These super smart creatures are called cephalopods. They're like underwater geniuses. Instead of running away from trouble, they outsmart it. They can change the texture of their skin to blend in perfectly with their surroundings. They're not colorblind. They can see the colors around them and match them perfectly using special cells in their skin. The bobtail squid. Bobtail squid, master at hiding, spends most of its time buried in the sand to dodge predators, but its camouflage game doesn't stop there. This clever squid hosts special bacteria, Vibrio fischeri, on its skin. These bacteria are like tiny glow bugs, lighting up through a cool chemical process. In exchange for a cozy home, the squid feeds them sugar and amino acids. The bacteria match the squid's surroundings, making it blend in perfectly, even in the darkness of night. Orange oak leaf butterfly. Butterflies are fascinating creatures in nature, but sometimes being eye-catching isn't a good thing, because it attracts predators. To deal with this, the orange oak leaf butterfly has wings that look just like a dry leaf with dark veins when they close. This camouflage is so good that it can even fool humans. Even the shape of their wings is like a leaf. They know how to use this disguise by staying on branches and sitting on low leaves, making it seem like they're just part of the scenery. Eastern screech owl. When you think of camouflage, birds might not be the first thing that comes to mind, but the eastern screech owl, a master of disguise. This owl blends perfectly with the trees and bark around it. It finds a cozy spot in a tree cavity and positions itself so cleverly that it looks just like part of the tree. This amazing ability helps it hide from predators and sneak up on its prey. The barren caterpillar. This little critter can vanish into thin air right before your eyes, blending perfectly with the leaves of mango trees. Its body is covered in green, feathery bristles that make it look like it's part of the foliage. Its yellow spine matches the leaf's midrib so well that it's almost impossible to see. It evolves this trick to escape from hungry birds, lizards, and chameleons that might want to make it their snack. Flounderfish. The flounder is a special fish with a flat body and dark color that helps it hide on the seabed. It's like a stealth expert, smoothly gliding along without being noticed. It can change its skin color to match the sand or rocks around it. They're masters of camouflage. They stay still on the bottom, blending in perfectly until it's time to pounce on their prey, like crabs or tiny fish. The potoo bird. Potoo bird, a master of disguise in the bird world. It looks just like a branch, staying super still during the day to hide from predators. At night, it comes alive, using its big, bright yellow eyes to see in the dark. But during the day, it cleverly peeks out from a small slit in its eyelids to keep an eye on things. When danger lurks, it freezes, looking just like a broken branch. Wraparound spider. The wraparound spider, a little critter that's just like a master of disguise. Its body can squish down flat against a branch, like it's part of the tree itself. That's because its belly is shaped like a dish, fitting perfectly to whatever it's resting on. When night falls, it's all about work for this spider. It weaves a web to chill in, but come morning, it takes down its own creation and goes incognito on a different branch. Pygmy seahorse. The pygmy seahorses are masters of disguise, blending seamlessly into their coral homes like tiny underwater ninjas. Despite being super tiny and fragile, they're like chameleons, perfectly matching the colors and textures of their coral surroundings. Even experts struggle to spot them. These little guys don't pack a punch or carry venom, so their survival strategy is all about avoiding trouble and staying hidden for as long as possible. The weedy scorpionfish. Most scorpionfish are quite dull to look at, but not the weedy scorpionfish. These fish are like the rainbow of the sea, coming in colors from red and orange to even purple. Weedy scorpionfish are hard to spot because they blend in so well with their surroundings. They're not good swimmers. Instead, they hop around on their pectoral fins. Their excellent camouflage lets them hide among rocks and seaweed. Moth. Moths are great at blending in with their surroundings. Their wing colors and patterns are shaped by natural selection, making some look like tree bark or leaves. When a moth is released, it often flies to a tree and hides so well you can hardly see it. Some moths use camouflage to become nearly invisible, while others look so unappealing that predators avoid them. Tree-colored frog. This is the Cope's gray tree frog. It blends in with ordinary trees and rocks. Its body color changes with the temperature and what it's doing. These frogs also produce a toxin that irritates predators' skin, making them lose interest in eating the frog. For humans, the toxin only irritates sensitive skin or open wounds. In the winter, the frog hibernates under decaying logs or leaf litter, staying hidden and peaceful during the cold months. Chameleon. When we think about animals that use camouflage, chameleons often are the first to come to mind. These amazing creatures can change their color to blend in and avoid predators. When they are on the ground, they may darken their color a bit, but unlike squids or octopuses, chameleons don't change color on purpose. Instead, it happens automatically. Chameleons also move very slowly, which helps them stay hidden from other animals. Their changing colors aren't just for hiding, though. They also show how the chameleon is feeling. Mimic octopus. All octopus species are very smart and understand more than most animals, but the mimic octopus is extra special because it doesn't just change its color and texture, it also copies how other animals behave and move. After changing its look to match another animal, it moves just like that animal too. This skill is rare, especially in sea creatures. The mimic octopus is clever enough to choose which animal to imitate to scare off its predators the best. Orchid mantis. Everyone wants to be as pretty as a flower, but the orchid mantis takes it to the next level. This insect can blend right into a field of flowers with its colorful wings and body. Instead of flying, the mantis likes to walk slowly to avoid being noticed by predators. It even sways from side to side, imitating plants swaying in the wind. When the environment changes, the mantis can change its color in just 4 days based on humidity and light. Phalaera assimilis. The Phalaera assimilis moth is an amazing creature that looks just like a broken twig. Its wings are jagged at the ends to complete the disguise, making it blend perfectly into the forested areas of Japan where it lives. This camouflage is so good that even if its colors aren't perfect, it still looks like a twig because of natural imperfections. Its wing even curves up to mimic the cylindrical shape of most twigs. As caterpillars, these moths look like plain bark, resembling tree branches, but it's in their adult form that they fully commit to their twig disguise, with even their legs looking like thorns. Dead leaf mantis. The deadleaf mantis looks just like its name suggests, like a dead leaf. This large mantis lives in Malaysia and has dark and light brown markings all over its body that help it blend in with dead leaves. It even has a big shield on its back that adds to the disguise. When a predator comes near, the mantis freezes and becomes almost invisible against the leaves. This clever camouflage also helps it sneak up on its prey. Stonefish. Stonefish are masters of camouflage. They're so good at blending in that even predators and people have a tough time spotting them. They look just like the rocks and coral on the ocean floor thanks to their skin color and texture. Some stonefish take it a step further by growing algae on their bodies, making them even harder to see. This clever trick means they don't need to chase after food. Instead, they sit still and wait for small fish and insects to come close. The great gray owl. The great gray owl is the longest owl in the world. You can find them from Quebec to Alaska and along the Pacific coast. These owls blend into their surroundings to sneak up on prey instead of running from predators. Interestingly, male great gray owls are usually smaller than females, which is common among most owl species. And that's it for today's episode. Comment below which of these animals' camouflage tricks impressed you the most. And don't forget to like the video. Also, subscribe to The Wild Spot for more amazing videos. And we'll see you later.